Hey guys, so I'm a non-vegan and today I just want to share how absolutely expensive the vegan lifestyle is, okay? So many vegans have been trying to convert me recently and it's just so expensive. Now before I go into the story about how expensive the vegan lifestyle is and how I determined that the vegan lifestyle is so expensive, I want to share a story about some amazing food I had with my friends at a a steakhouse, not a murder house, a steakhouse, where we had such amazing food. So first I'm going to be sharing that story and then I will be going into why the vegan lifestyle is just so expensive. So last night, me and my friends went to a murder victim house and we ended up getting 3 pieces of rotting flesh between the 3 of us. And the bill ended up being around $120 between all of us, so about $40 per meal. And I already hear you vegans in the back saying, oh, how are you gonna call a vegan lifestyle expensive when you and your friends went to a murder house and had $120 worth of food for 3 meals, okay? You had 3 meals and each meal was 40 bucks. How are you gonna call a vegan lifestyle expensive? Listen, vegans, just because there's some non-vegan food that's expensive doesn't mean that the entire non-vegan lifestyle is expensive, okay? Sure, I went to a murder house, sure, we had $40 worth of food each, okay, whatever. But that doesn't mean that every single instance of having non-vegan food is expensive, okay? I can go to Burger King, McDonald's, or some sort of fast food place and get non-vegan products for a much cheaper price. So you should not be looking at this one instance of really expensive food as reason to believe that the entire non-vegan lifestyle is expensive, okay? Now on to the actual vegan lifestyle and why it's so expensive. So my friends, my vegan cult-like friends ended up manipulating me and psychologically just manipulating me into going to a vegan gourmet restaurant. And my one meal ended up costing around $25. And I told him, I was like, dude, how do you expect me to go vegan when this restaurant is so expensive? And then he gave me this really weird argument in response to me saying that this was so expensive. And he said that, dude, not all kinds of vegan food are $25 a meal, okay? Like, that isn't the case. You can't be saying that the vegan lifestyle is expensive just because you went to a vegan gourmet restaurant and your one meal was $25. And I was like, dude, what are you saying? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. If I have one meal at a vegan gourmet restaurant and it's expensive, that is indicative of the fact that the entire vegan lifestyle is expensive. And then I said, dude, like, you're not making any sense right now. So his response to this was, dude, go to Walmart and look at all the cheap prices on vegan food. So that is exactly what I did. I went to Walmart the following day and went to go see just how expensive all of this vegan food really is. So I started off and went to the rice section and I saw that you can get 20 pounds of rice for $8, okay? And when I did some math, it was 32,000 calories for $8, okay? I'll say it again, 32,000 calories for $8. And I was thinking to myself, how could I be vegan when I can get 32,000 calories for $8? That is way too expensive for me. So I decided to go to the steak section and compare the actual rice price to the steak price. And wow, what I found out was insanity. So I found out that for 2 pounds of ribeye steak, okay, it was around $17. So when I compare that insanely cheap price to the insanely expensive price of rice, I was seeing that for rice, I was getting 32,000 calories for $8. And then with steak, I was getting 2,500 calories for $17, okay? Now it's been a while since I've actually taken a math class, but I'm pretty sure that 8 is more than 7. The number 17 has a 7 in it. 8 is more than 7, so 8 is more than 17, and veganism is expensive, so I decided to buy the steak instead of the rice. So $17 is less than $8, and also when it comes to calories, 32,000 calories is less than 2,500 calories. This is just basic math. So I decided to do a little bit more math, and I actually found out that you get 4,000 calories per dollar with the rice, and then 147 calories per dollar with the steak. So obviously 4,000 is way less than 147. I would rather be spending $1 on 147 calories than $1 on 4,000 calories. The vegan lifestyle is just so expensive, guys. So in the interest of saving money, I think it makes sense for me to spend $17 on 2,500 calories as opposed to $8 on 32,000 calories. This makes sense. So after I did these calculations with rice and steak, I decided to actually compare oatmeal, legumes, and pasta with meat, dairy, and eggs. So after all of my rough calculations, I found out that I'm able to get 3,200 calories of pasta for $2.42, 4,500 calories of oatmeal for $3.88, and then 2,600 calories of black beans for $2.22. So I took these numbers and decided to compare it to meat, dairy, and eggs. So as we discussed earlier, I can get around 2,500 calories worth of meat for $17. So when it comes to dairy, I actually end up having free range and grass-fed it really makes me feel a lot better about my choices to decide to murder something and exploit something. So I like to know that my actual murder victim and exploitation victim had grass and was free ranging before they actually had their life taken against their will. And if you look at the actual cartoon on the box, which makes me feel so good about myself and my consumer choices, you'll actually see that the cow is looking great. And obviously this cartoon is not a marketing ploy to manipulate me into thinking that I'm doing a good thing by paying for an innocent being to be exploited and killed against their will. Obviously not. Anyway, sorry for my sidetracking and trying to justify paying for innocent animals to be exploited and killed. Let's get back to the price. So I learned that my completely ethical and grass-fed dairy milk is around $5 for 1,360 calories. So now I'm going to talk about the actual egg prices, but before I do that, I will let you guys know that I do buy cage-free, free-range eggs, okay? Now, it makes me, again, feel a lot better to know that they're at least not in cages. They might be in dark sheds, being able to see the sunlight maybe like once a day or like for 5 minutes a day. That's fine, you know, as long as I know that they're not in cages, I think that's fine. Now, again, sorry for getting sidetracked. I just have to justify my exploitation and killing of other animals, not because I deeply feel a sense of cognitive dissonance in paying for innocent beings to be tortured and killed, but just because I want to let you guys know that I do pay for cage-free eggs. I'm not a bad person, okay? The innocent beings that I pay for to be exploited against their will, they're not in cages, okay? They're just in dark sheds, and I think that's perfectly fine. So, for $5.74, I can get 1,260 calories of cage-free, completely ethical eggs. So to summarize, I'm able to get 3,200 calories of pasta for $2.42, 4,500 calories of oatmeal for $3.88, and 2,600 calories of black beans for $2.22. So when it comes to the animal products, I can get 2,500 calories of meat for $17. For ethical stolen breast milk, I can get around 1,360 calories of that delicious pus-filled mammalian excretions that I definitely didn't steal from a baby calf for $5. And then for the eggs that came out of a chicken's asshole, I can get 1,260 calories of saturated fat and cholesterol for $5.74. So I think it's absolutely obvious at this point that the vegan diet is totally way more, inherently more expensive than a diet comprised of plants and meat, dairy, and eggs. Plant foods just are so much more expensive than meat, dairy, and eggs. I am just not privileged enough to spend $8 on 32,000 calories, okay? I would rather go to a murder house with my friends and pay for $40 for a steak. You know, it's just not mathematically possible for me to spend less money on more calories. So guys, please share this video around, okay? Not everybody can afford 32,000 calories for $8. I would much rather spend $17 on 2,500 calories, okay, and save money, not save animals, not save the planet, not save my health. I'd just rather do that than pay for the really expensive $8 for 32,000 calories. I am not privileged, I cannot afford that, okay? I'd rather go to a steakhouse with my friends. I'd rather spend $17 on 2,500 calories. I just can't afford to consume the vegan diet, okay? Stop pushing your privileged lifestyle onto me. Okay guys, that is the end of the video. I'm going to make another video soon on just how expensive mock products are compared to the actual meat products they're aiming to replicate. So please guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support my content and want to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description below. And guys, don't forget, it makes much more sense from a monetary perspective to spend $17 on 2,500 calories as opposed to $8 on 32,000 calories. Remember, 32,000 is way less than 2,500 and $17 is way less than $8, okay? This is just basic math, guys. Vegans cannot do math. I can do math, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I hate vegans.